Next Level Mindset, bringing you another powerful and positive video. I want to give you 7 powerful ways to conquer stress and anxiety. Things that have worked in my life that I know will work for you. And if you stay with me all the way through till the end, I've got some bonus insights and what to do when other people count you out. You do not want to miss this. By the fact that you're watching this video right now, this is your confirmation. This is an early bonus point, early bonus. Every time you go through something stressful, remember it's a part of life, but it's totally unnecessary. Keep that in mind as we go through these. So the first powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety is to breathe through it. I like to take deep breaths. It's amazing what we can do when we just learn to take the time and breathe. Did you know that hyperventilation is something that is caused by not taking that time to take those deep breaths? And what I've learned along my journey is just to take the time to breathe through it. Stressful times will come, but we can take that time and just breathe. The next time you find yourself going through something stressful or bringing anxiety, take a little time and just breathe. It really works. It works. There are times even in my life when I just go out into nature, feeling the sunshine, letting the breeze blow across my head or maybe through your hair, right? Letting the breeze blow, taking the time and just slowing down. Something happens when we take deep breaths. I remember when I had to perform. I was on Visions of Mount Zion. It was a public show and I had to perform, and there was a time when I was not really doing my best, but I was stepping out on faith. And I could feel the anxiety come across. I could feel that stress starting to build up. And because I like to breathe before I sing, naturally it kicked in. I was able to breathe a little bit. So keep that in mind. Taking those deep breaths is a powerful way to deal with stress and anxiety. Breathe through it. That breath of life. So many ways we can practice this technique of breathing. Maybe you're into yoga. Maybe that's your way of taking the time to breathe through those times. Taking deep breaths, breathing through that anxiety, giving you the opportunity to release that stress and that tension and anxiety in your life. Or you like to sit and meditate. Meditation is another thing that helps, and you are able to do that while you're breathing. Whatever it takes, it will work. This is a powerful way to relieve yourself of that stress and anxiety in your life. And what I like to do, I like to picture myself inhaling the peace of mind and exhaling all the chaos, right? Inhaling the life and vibrancy, inhaling positivity, and exhaling the stress. You can do it. Anytime you feel like you're going through a stressful time in life, what has helped me along my journey is taking that deep breath, breathing through those stressful times, knowing that all is well. And the second powerful way, the next powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety is to choose to focus on the positive. There's so many things going on in our lives. We all have a choice on what we're going to focus on, right? We have a choice whether we're going to focus on the down times or those up times. We have a choice whether we're going to focus on things that are not going so well, or we can choose to focus on the things that we're thankful for. And maybe you're watching this right now and you've gone through some stressful times. Our minds have the power to rewrite history. Our minds and our imagination is so powerful. And that's why I like meditation, seeing the vision as if it was already done. And when you look around at the time of this recording, there's so many things going on. There's wars going on. There's different famines in different parts of the land. There's financial hardships, different evil of all types. There's so much going on in our lives, and we can choose to focus on that, or we can choose to focus on the positive things in life. I like that scripture, Philippians, the 4th chapter in the 8th verse. Check that out when you get a chance. It talks about whatever things are of good rapport, whatever things are honest, whatever things are just. If there be any virtue, if there be anything praiseworthy, think about those things. Now put it in my own words, but that's what you have to do. Put it in your own words. Whatever things are on the level of rightness, whatever things are of a positive nature, we can choose to focus on those things. So keep that in mind. I want to encourage you the next time you find yourself going through any type of stress at all, think about the mindset. Think about the pictures that you're holding in your mind. So we have a choice to focus on those things that will lift us up elevating our lives in the right way. Anytime we want to, we can choose what we think about. One thing that I've learned in my life, I may not be able to choose how you respond to me, but I can always choose how I'm going to respond to you. You have a power of choosing to focus on higher things, divine things, the God within us. That's what I'm choosing to focus on in my life today. And no matter what's going on in your life, you have the power to choose to focus on the positive. And the third powerful way, the next powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety, is to talk about it. Maybe you're in a group setting, or maybe you're just going through something throughout your day. You may have a family member that you can share something with. Or maybe it's your team that you're going through something with. You can get it on out and talk about it. Now, there will be times when you need to keep things to yourself, keep those things private, only talking to the God within you. And we'll talk more about that coming up in a minute. But certain things that you want to keep private, other things, it's nothing wrong with getting it out, talking about it, dealing with that stress and anxiety. Did you know that most of the time, a lot of people go through things only because they're not able to talk about them, keeping things bottled up, something that could be simple. We make it big by not talking about it, getting it on out. So I want to encourage you the next time and empower you. Talk about it. What I found in my life along my journey many times is really just talking to myself or talking to the God within me. Taking that time through prayer and meditation, breathing deep as we talked about, talking to myself and God about what's going on in my life. Even just taking that time to just meditate on it, getting it out in the open. That is a powerful way to conquer stress, tension, and anxiety in your life. And by the way, if you've been here before, this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Stay empowered and inspired. We'd love to have you here as a part of Next Level. And the fourth powerful way, the next powerful way to deal with stress, conquer stress and anxiety, is to see the big picture. I like to take time and just look at things from a higher view. So important, so powerful when we take the time to just see what is the bigger picture. There's been times in my life when something that seemed to be so overwhelming, when I was able to look at it from a higher view, I was able to see the bigger picture and get a better perspective. That dark situation that you may be going through, there is a light right there at the end of that tunnel. There is a power of looking from a higher view, seeing things from a higher view. You can see so much that you didn't see before, just seeing the bigger picture. And so what has helped me in my life is to just take the little time and to realize that there's a bigger story going on. And when I'm able to see the bigger picture, those stumbling blocks turn into stepping stones. Those failed opportunities, those so-called failures in my life, they turn into opportunities for going to the next level. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. Next level mindset in everything that we do. That pain that I was going through, I can turn it around for the positive by looking at the bigger picture. So I want to empower you the next time you're going through something. Conquer stress, deal with that anxiety by seeing the bigger picture. There's something more going on. And the fifth powerful way, the next powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety is to use affirmations more and more. Affirmations in my life have turned what seemed to be a weak situation. I've been able to turn it into a strong outcome. I've been able to use affirmations to reprogram my mind. One of mine says that I am always in the right place at the right time, doing and saying the right things to the right people, constantly placing myself in the right position to receive everything that God has for my life and every desire of my heart. Think about some of your affirmations and let me know in the comments. Leave me a comment. What do you do to deal with stress? Are you using affirmations? What's one of your affirmations? I would love to see that and let that be a part of our community. But affirmations are powerful, changing the mindset, reprogramming our subconscious mind. Affirmations are so powerful when it comes to dealing with stress and anxiety. I have another affirmation that says right here, right now, I am increasing my self-worth. Some will say yes, others will say no. Whatever happens, I stay positive because I know I am worthy and God is making me even worthier still. Affirmations are so powerful. And every now and then you can just take the time to look at yourself right in the eye to eye, like we're looking at each other right now, and you can affirm to yourself, I am a strong, intelligent, powerful, and positive individual living a prosperous and abundant life. I have everything that I need at all times. Affirmations are powerful. Affirmations are a powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety. A powerful affirmation can show you which way to go, which path to take. It can eliminate those doubts. Also, keep in mind when it comes to affirmations, a lot of times things may not turn out the way you think they should, or it may seem like it's taken a while, that what you're affirming, what you are saying, it seems like it's not really taking place in your life. And what has helped me along my journey is to look at it like planting a tree. I did another video, 5 affirmations to transform your life. Make sure you check that out as well. And affirmations are like seeds when we plant them. They may not show up overnight. It may take a while for them to begin to manifest, but they will transform your life over time. And the 6th powerful way, the next powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety, is to write about it. Many times we can take out a pen and a piece of paper. Maybe it's a journal, just writing down how we feel. This is one technique that has helped me along my journey. Even with the 2 books that I've written, a lot of those insights in the books that I've written came from experiences that I was having in my life, writing about it. This is such a powerful way to conquer and deal with the stressful, intense times in your life. Getting it on paper, writing it down. Maybe you're an author. Maybe this can empower you and inspire you to start writing again. And as I look back on my life, things that I've written down, the books that I've written, those statements that I put inside of my writings, they have been a roadmap for me. They have been inspiration. They have been motivation. Maybe your writing will inspire someone else, that if you can do it, they can too. A lot of us don't really take the time to think about that, and many people may not share that with you. Getting those things down on paper, looking at them, getting clarified on what's really going on. Writing has helped me along my journey to conquer stress, deal with it, and now I'm able to do that breathing that we talked about. Instead of getting all anxious and tense, now I'm able to breathe through it, look at it from a higher view, write it down, take a different perspective. It is a great way to conquer stress and anxiety in your life. Just writing it down, taking another look from a higher view. And the 7th powerful way, the next powerful way to conquer stress and anxiety, is to see God in the whole situation. You can see that this thing is not just something that's happening by accidents. God is happening in my life in a special way. I'm learning to see the hand of God in everything that I do. I've learned along my journey that nothing happens by accident. I have this affirmation that says that I am the essence of Almighty God, a glorious and most intelligent manifestation of this almighty and divine presence. And so no matter what's going on in my life, I see that God is working it out for the higher good. Every dark situation in your life can be brought to light. Seeing God in every dark situation in your life, even the dark night of the soul, God is there. When those other people told that you will never make it, God was right there. When you went through that depression, when you went through that agony in your life, that painful downfall, what you thought was a setback, it was really just a setup for your next level. God was right there. So I want to empower you and encourage you. Always see God in that situation, working it out for you. This is a powerful way to conquer stress. I remember when I was going through homelessness, going through addictions, and even when I was having mental struggles in my life, I remember that God was there. I always knew that there was a spark of divinity. There was always that assurance that I was not alone. It helped me to deal with that stress. You know that had to be stressful, but God was there. So now along my journey, I'm able to see God working it out for my good. God always being right there through it all. The God within me, that great I am, right there where I need to be. Conquering that stress, helping me in every area of my life. Keep that in mind as you go through your next challenge. As you find yourself in any type of stress, know that God is always there working it out for your good. Now, before I share this bonus insight with you, I just want to share this with you. Just want to give you a sneak peek behind the scenes. One of my songs, Without You, is going to be on my upcoming album entitled Satisfied. I'm not even supposed to be talking about it. And you already know about my brand new single that's out right now. It's called Nobody. Playing everywhere your music is streamed. Put that on your favorite Spotify playlist. Grab a copy from the Amazon site. Do that with the links in the description. If you've enjoyed this so far and it's giving you value, do me a favor and hit that like button. Algorithm signal will let other people know this video. It'll definitely let them know it's worth watching if you hit the like button. Thank you. So this first bonus insight that I want to share with you deals with the idea of seriousness. Many times along my journey in my life, it was when I was taking things so serious that I experienced stress, that I experienced anxiety, that I become tensed up in certain things when I was taking things so serious. So I want to encourage you to learn to lighten up in life. No matter what's going on in your life, you can take it light. As a matter of fact, I talk about that in my book, Mystic Secrets of the Bible. Check this out. I talk about how, in my view, seriousness towards anything other than developing a higher understanding of God's self-awareness is totally unnecessary. When we're able to play and have fun in life, we can avoid all types of problems and disease. We will know what it means to fully enjoy the childlike wonder of life. And I go deeper into that with my book, Mystic Secrets of the Bible. I would love for you to grab a copy of that, take it home with you with the link in the description. So keep that in mind. There's a time in our life where we could learn to just lighten up, know that everything is working out for our highest good. And many times along my journey in my life, I really didn't experience a lot of stress and anxiety until I was overly concerned about what other people were thinking about me. There will be times when people will see you going through things and they will write you off and say that you're done. As a matter of fact, check out this video right here coming up on the screen, what to do when other people count you out. I think that would be a great video for you to watch next. So check that out, enjoy it. Thanks again to my subscribers, returning viewers, to fan funders, those of you who donate to the channel. You are the life here. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, share this on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Stay blessed, stay positive, never give up whatever you do. Until next time, I'll see you on the next level. Peace.